Alright, let's begin. Let's start with sitting up straight, hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together, start rubbing them together, and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back, and exhale as it comes forward. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back, and exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Good, stop the practice. Now interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. Keep lengthening the back, lengthening the sides. And now release the arms, right hand on left knee and twist back. Open your chest, roll the shoulders back. And then come back. And again, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up, slightly back. And then release your arms, left hand on right knee and twist back. And come back. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk your hands forward and place your forehead, nose or chin on the floor. And slowly walk your hands back. Place your hands on either side of the right knee and then walk forward. Slowly walk back. And then place your hands on either side of the left and walk forward. And slowly walk back. Now place the hand flat on the floor next to you. Reach out with the other hand, look up at the ceiling. And come back. And now the same thing on the other side. Reach out and look up. And come back. Now extend your legs wide apart. Push the heels out. Good. Place your hands on the floor and walk your hands forward. Stay here. Good. Slowly walk your hands back. Now with both hands, you're going to hold the right toes with both hands. Yeah. And come back, and with both hands, the left toes. Good. And now with the left hand, right toes, so opposite toes, and then the other side. So just several times, going from side to side. Keep your heels pointed out at all times. Yeah, try not to lean back. Don't lean your arms, lean on your arms, don't lean back. Good. Okay, stop the practice. Now take your hands up. In fact, interlock them. Extend them up. Now bring your legs into Paschimottanasana. Yeah, keep lifting the arms up. Baddha Konasana. Upavishta Konasana. Paschimottanasana. Bhatt Konasana. Upavishta Konasana. Bhatt Konasana. Upavishta Konasana. Bhatt Konasana. Paschimottanasana. Upavishta Konasana. Paschimottanasana. And one more time, Upavishta Konasana. Good. And release the arms. Release the arms. Now come on all fours. Hands and knees on the floor. Now let's start with the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position, start your wrist stretches. Okay, stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor. Lift your knees up off of the floor. Push your tailbone up. Keep your knees bent. Now slowly start to straighten one leg, then the other leg. And you're gently walking in place. And then straighten both legs. Push the tailbone as far up as you can. Allow the back to lengthen. Heels can come up off of the floor. That's fine because you want to stretch the back right now. Good. Now inhale, bring the right leg forward on the outside of the right hand. Now take it back again. Bring it forward again. And take it back. Bring it forward. Keep the back leg active when you bring it forward. And take it back. Now left side. Bring the left leg forward. And take it back. Bring it forward. And take it back. One more time. Bring it forward. And let's go back. Good. Now, bring your feet together. Bring the right leg forward in between both hands. And take it back. Again, bring it forward. And take it back. Same leg. One more time. Bring the leg forward. And take it back. Now the left side. Left leg comes forward. And goes back. Comes forward. And goes back. Once again, comes forward. And goes back. Good. Stay here. Straighten the legs. Look at your knees. Tighten the knees. And pull the knees up. Keep looking at your knees and pull them up. Now look forward. Step forward with the right leg. Step forward with the left leg. Hang here. Arms are dangling. Top of the head facing the floor. And now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Let's start with the Surya Namaskars. Come to the front of your mat. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. One more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Go into your child's pose. Relax. Relax. Toes together, knees wide apart. Relax. Okay, thumb up. Now those of you who have blocks, go ahead and get your blocks. Everybody, sit in the Bhatt Konasana. If you don't have blocks, you're not going to use blocks. If you have blocks, you're going to use them. Okay, so everybody sit in your Bhatt Konasana. If you have blocks, place them horizontally like this on the smaller side, longer side. In Bhatt Konasana, go back. Supta Bhatt Konasana. If you don't have blocks, lie down. Just plain like Bhatt Konasana or Sukhasana, but don't keep your legs straight. Your legs must be either in Bhatt Konasana or Sukhasana, and lie down on your back with the head on the floor also. If you have blocks, your back and your head will be on the blocks. Arms are out right now. Arms out like they are in Shavasana. Satya, if possible, place something under your head also, because that the angle of the neck is too sharp. So place something else, an additional, right? Yeah. In addition to that, because that still your head is going down. Like a small cushion, or maybe, like a small cushion, another cushion, or a towel, or maybe remove the white one, like the top. Yeah. So the topmost one, Satya, that will be just for the head. Okay, so not under your shoulder. Yeah. Okay, now, Now try. Yeah, like that. See, Satya, what you were doing? You were trying to incline the head a little bit. That's what we want. Yeah. Okay, everybody take your hands above your head. Hold your elbows and allow the arms to come down to the floor. So hold your elbows. Take the hands on the floor above your head. You're holding your elbows. Hold your elbows and then take your arms up above your head. Keep breathing. Allow the chest to open. So here you will be feeling that your rib cage is stretching and widening also. Keep trying to push the hands further down, closer to the floor. Resting on the floor is ideal. Good. Now slowly come up. And put the blocks and the cushions aside. And then come into your downward dog. Legs wide apart, downward dog. Push the hips up. Yeah, lift the hips up, tighten your thighs. Look at your knees again. Tighten your knees. Lift the knees up. Imagine that you're lifting only the knees up by tightening them and drawing them further up into the hip. Good. Step forward, Uttanasana. Keep your feet only 2-3 inches away from each other. So feet are not together. There's a gap between the feet. Yeah. And you can place either the fingertips on the floor or place your fingertips on top of the blocks. If you're unable to reach the floor, place the fingertips on the block. On a block. And if you don't have blocks and still cannot reach the floor, then you bend your knees. Yeah, press down with your fingertips. Lengthen the back. Now once again, step back into downward dog. Step back into downward dog. Yes, if your hands slip, hold the outer edges of your mat. Smriti, lengthen the back. You have to lengthen the back. The back is curving. Yes, come forward, Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Again, press down. Press down into the floor or press down into the blocks, whatever the case is. Make sure you're not leaning forward on the hands though. You're still pushing into the heels. Now bring your feet together. Bring your feet together in Uttanasana. Yeah, and then hands on the waist and stand up. Hands on the waist and stand up. Okay, take your hands up, Tadasana. Yeah, the feet are together, inner edges of your feet are touching. If you have a wall accessible, do the same thing against a wall just to get the right alignment. Just to get the right alignment. It is not necessary though to have a wall. So lift up. Keep reaching up, but make sure that the sides of the neck are long. Shoulders are wide. Chest is wide. Push your feet down into the floor. Good. Hands down. Hands down. Stay there. If you've gone against a wall, stay there. Now interlock your fingers together and again Tadasana. Yes. Really push the arms up, and at the same time you're holding on so tightly to the with the fingers that you're also trying to pull the arms away. So the finger, although you're pushing up, you're also pulling away on the fingers, and the fingers are keeping the arms together and straight. Good. Release. Release. Take the left hand up. Right hand, left hand up, right hand goes back for your Gomukhasanas. And then you take the left hand back also and do your best to touch, but it's not necessary that in the beginning of the class you'll be able to really, touch both hands. So it's okay, just do your best. You don't have to use any props here. Keep your knees straight. Don't force it. Right now, don't force it because we've just started. Good. Release. Release. Again, Tadasana, hands up. Interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up, Tadasana. Now leave your right hand up, take the left hand back for Gomukhasana. Make sure that your hips are not pushing forward in Gomukhasana, you are still in a straight line, still in Tadasana. Good. Release. Release. Now keep your feet together. Come into your Uttanasana. Push down into Uttanasana. Yeah, push down. You push your fingers down in Uttanasana. Look at your knees. Tighten the knees. Lift them up. See what happens. See the shapes the knees make. The knees will react, the skin on top of the knees will react to what you do, to the internal movements. So be very aware of that. The sole also, the soles of your feet will also react to what your knees are doing. Good. From here, let's go into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Come into downward dog. Yeah, now start to straighten the back as much as you can. Now you can start going into the full expression. So, take the hips up, try and push the heels down, but straighten the knees. Now again, come into Uttanasana, feet together. Feet together. Now start to walk your hands back. Okay, so you're walking your hands further back. Away, like behind your feet. If you can get the level of your hands beyond the level of your heels, like either aligned to the heels or behind them, go ahead and see if you can do that. For that, you will need to look down. You will need to look at your shins. Yes, use your blocks if you need to. Try not to bend your knees. Go only so far that you don't have to bend your knees. Good, yes, use your blocks. Good. Now from here, once again, stand up. Lift your arms up, Tadasana. Lift the arms up, Tadasana. Make use of the fact that you've stretched your upper back in so many postures. Like we did Tadasana already, we've done Adho Mukha Svanasana. So really stretch the arms up. Now bend your knees, come into Utkat Asana. Bend the knees, Utkat Asana, which is chair pose. Yeah, keep sinking down. Think about the head of the femur bone and push that down. Lift the arms up. Good. Stand up, Tadasana, and go down, Uttanasana. Again, in Uttanasana, try to walk the hands back. Use your blocks if you have to, but try and walk the hands back. Your flexibility in Uttanasana has increased now, even marginally, but there would be an improvement. So use that improvement. Mrs. Rishi, bring your hips above your ankles. So lean forward with the hips. Toes have to be active. Same thing with you, Simi. You have to bring the hips forward. Your hips are too far back. Good. Once again, come up into Tadasana. Utkatasana. Your feet are together, knees are together in Utkatasana. Stand up, Uttanasana, and once again, Uttanasana. Now in Uttanasana, hold your ankles. Hold the ankles. Push your elbows out. Try to pull yourself closer and closer to your legs. Good. Hands on the floor, go into your downward dog. Push the hands down, press the hands down, tighten the thighs. Breathe. Good. Now from here, come into your chaturanga. Chaturanga. Yeah, you can keep your elbows straight first. Yeah, initially in chaturanga, keep your elbows straight. And right now your toes are on the floor. Keep the toes on the floor as you come into upward facing dog. So knees do not go into the floor. You're pressing the hands down and looking straight ahead. Do not descend the knees to the floor. Knees remain up. Lift the chest, open the chest. Back into chaturanga. Back into downward dog. Yeah, start to really lengthen more in downward dog. Improve the downward dog. Again, chaturanga. Then upward facing dog. Yeah, tighten your knees, guys. Tighten the knees. Now the back is sufficiently long, the back muscles, that you'll be able to tighten the knees and keep the legs straight. Roll the shoulders back. Now go back into your downward dog. Knees on the floor, child's pose. Relax. Relax in the child's pose. Okay, come up. Now if you have a belt, go ahead and get a belt. Or a towel. Towel also works. Or a stole. Stole is also good. Okay. And stand up. And we've done this before just for the shoulder socket flexibility. So you're gonna loop the belt or the scarf, or you don't have to even loop, you can just hold, so that it's like about 1 meter away distance. And then you're gonna take your arms up and then take them back. And then bring them forward. So you really have to be careful with this, because if the length of the belt is too small, then you will end up injuring the shoulder socket. So take as much distance as you need. Your elbows should not bend. When you go back and forth, the elbows should not bend. If you're bending your elbows, that means that it's too small, and then you're not even rotating the shoulder blade. The shoulder socket. So you have to make sure that you can take as much distance as you need, provided that you feel that there is that you are actually able to rotate. Yeah, go ahead, try. Go back and forth. Yeah, go slowly. If it's jerky movements, then it's a lot more prone to injury. Plus, it doesn't impact that much. Yeah. Continue. Good. Yeah. Good. Release. Release. Hold the belt behind your back. So that the palms are facing forward. Now bend forward in Uttanasana. Keep taking the arms up. Keep taking the arms up. Allow the back to bend. And then take your arms as close to the floor as you can. Where is the limitation? Where do you feel where does it stop? What is stopping the arms from going further down, further down? Yeah, Mrs. Rishi, if you can do that, then decrease the space between the arms. Very nice. Decrease the space between the arms. Who is speaking? Yeah, okay. Tell me, what is it?
Are you supposed to go all the way down like this?
No. Take your hands back first. Yeah, so you see how you bend your arms? You're not supposed to bend your arms. You are supposed to go all the way down, but without having bent your arms. Do not bend your arms. Try and go as far down as you can without actually bending your arms, because we can bend our arms and then go down, but we're trying to rotate. No, decrease the space also, Raki. Okay, the space, guys, between your arms, between the hands should be about maximum 2.5 feet. Maximum 2.5 feet. Because the wider you take your arms, the more easily you'll be able to come down. So 2.5 feet and then come down. Then do the same thing. Okay, come up. Come up. Okay, now interlock your fingers together behind your back. Now interlock your fingers together behind your back. Roll the shoulders away. So now it's actually one. Now if you look at it, it's just 1 foot between your hands. Like it's almost like that. Like your arms are closer, so you're not using the belt. Now come forward and try to do the same thing. Bring your arms as far as you could bring them when you had a belt between your hands. Bring them forward. Then you know the actual rotation, like how much of a rotation exists. Now you'll know. The belt is to practice. This is the actual thing. You should be able to take your arms as far down as you were taking them with the belt. Good. Come up. Come up. Go into your downward dog again. Downward dog. Stretch more now in downward dog, because now you've done this. With everything you've done right now, the shoulder blades also stretch, like the muscles of the shoulder blades, not the shoulder blades themselves. So the upper back, there are a lot of muscles over there. You actually stretch them right now using the belt. You also stretch them when you do when we did like the Gomukhasana. So now there's more freedom in your upper back. So make use of that. Downward dog. Animesh, downward dog, not child's pose. Downward dog. Yes, now everybody come into child's pose. Keep reaching your arms forward in child's pose. Lengthen the back. Good. Come into your downward dog. Again, keep your feet about 2-3 inches away from each other. You can lift the heels up also, that's totally fine. Now, step forward with the right leg. Come into your warrior 1. Hands up. Stretch the back leg. Stretch the left leg. Sink down. This is also a small back bend, because you have to lift the chest up and push the chest back. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Now bring the other leg forward. Hands up. Tejasvi, back foot on the floor. Back foot on the floor. No. Everybody come closer. Warrior 2, warrior 1. Everybody come out of this posture and watch. I will only allow you to lift the back heel up if there is an injury. This is a compensate for a completely healthy body. If you're lifting the back heel up, you're compensating for something. If it's an injury, then okay. But if you're compensating, if it's laziness, then it's not okay. Your back foot should be on the floor. Can you see? Wait. The back foot It has to be on the floor. And then you have to push the hips forward. Now if you're doing this, where is the challenge? Push the back foot on the floor and then lift your hands up. This is warrior 1. Okay, do not lift the heel up. You're compensating for something. If it's an injury, that's fine. If you have injured your ankle, knee, hip, then you lift the heel up, that's fine. Okay, so once again go into your downward dog. Once again, downward dog. Then now we're going to come into warrior 1 and you're going to appreciate warrior 1. Bring the right leg forward, come into warrior 1. Yes. Now, with that heel on the floor, appreciate the extension that is happening on the psoas muscle. The left heel is on the floor. Look at what is happening to the left psoas muscle right in front of the hip. The moment you take that heel up, that extension goes away. Yes, try to square the hips also, but keep that heel on the floor. Good. Much better, guys. Very nice. Okay. Okay, hand on the floor, go back into downward dog, and then switch legs. Yes, very nice. Very good. Nice. Now go back into your downward dog. Good. Good. Okay. Now, from downward dog, step forward into Uttanasana. This time, keep your feet about 4 to 5 inches away. That could also be hip width distance for many of you. So 4 to 5 feet away. Now hold your ankles again. Hold your ankles, hold your shins wherever you can reach. Elbows out, pull yourself down. Now pull yourself further down. More than you've done so far. See, now the body has opened up so much more. So bring your upper body close to the lower body. Good. Okay. Now, go back into your downward dog. And then lie down on the floor. Lie down on the floor. And then take your hands and place them under your thighs. Yeah. You can place your forehead on the floor or your chin on the floor, whatever is more convenient, more comfortable for you. Now, lift the right leg straight up. Keep pushing the right hip down, but you're lifting the leg up. You can point the toes also, but the knee has to be straight. Knee has to be straight, toes can be pointed out. Push the right hip into your arms. Bring the leg down. Now left leg up. The reason we are pushing the hip down into the arm is because we want a square hip. The moment that hip lifts away from the arm, then there's an imbalance in the hip. Now bring the leg down. Now right leg up. And bring it down. Left leg up. And bring it down. One last time. Right leg up. Down. Left leg up. Down. Now both legs up. Lift both legs up. Yes, keep pushing the hands into the floor as you lift the legs up. And come down. We're going to do this 2 more times. If you have watches which are uncomfortable, you can remove the watches. It will help you lift up better. Now, once again, lift both legs up. Knees tight. Lift up, good, and come down. Come down. This is really good for back pain and of course to strengthen the back. So this is something you should do like every alternate day, every day. Okay, once again, lift your legs up. Lift both legs up. Lift up, tighten the thighs, roll the thighs in. Good, and come down. Remove your arms. And place them under your forehead. Relax. Okay, now come into your downward dog. And those of you, you might, if you have like blankets, take them with you right now. Or cushions, something for the knees. If you need. If you don't need, it's okay. If you need, only then. Yeah, come into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward in between both hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Yeah, and now is when you would want to place something under the knee. So left knee is on the floor, and then sit up. Yeah, and you can also kneel on this this right knee. Bend the left, and with the left hand itself, pull this left leg in. Try to maintain your balance. And the more you push the hip down, the more you'll be able to stretch the quads, and that's what we're trying to stretch right now. Good. Release. Back into your downward dog. Just try your best. This is because you have to balance in this also, so sometimes it takes time. So go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward. Same thing on the right. Now you're going to bend your right and and pull it in. Good. And release. Good. Now go into your downward dog. You can remove the blanket. Go into your downward dog. And now lie down on the stomach again. Okay, now bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. Place your hands next to your body. So the hands are extended out next to your body. Palms are facing up. So the back of the hands are on the floor. Now bend your legs until the legs are 90 degrees. Yeah, bend your knees, yeah. Now you're going to push the hands down as you lift the upper body up. Push the hands down. Push them down as you lift the upper body up. So arms are not lifting up right now. Good. Come down, rest. Rest. Variation of Shalabhasana. Good. We're going to do this again. Everybody bend your knees. Yeah, you shouldn't bring them too close to your hips. And you can point the toes up. Keep your knees, try to keep them together unless your back hurts. If keeping them together hurts your back, then you keep them apart. Okay, now press your hands down next to you and lift the upper body up. Lift up. Yes, breathe, lift up. Very nice. Yes, very nice. Okay, come down. We're going to do this once more. Relax your legs also. Yeah, you can bring your legs down also. Shake them also. Okay, now bend them again. Bend your legs again. Keep your knees together and roll your thighs in. The same movement, which we do in standing asanas. Keep rolling your thighs in. Okay, Raji, bring your feet together. Okay, yeah, unless you have a back pain, then don't. Yes, now everybody push your hands down. Lift the chest up. Lift. Nidhi, bend your knees. Yes, lift. Yeah, good. Come down. Come down. Relax. Okay. Now, keep your feet about hip width apart. Hands are still down next to your body. Okay. Now we're going to lift the upper body and the lower body at the same time. Knees are tight. And lift your arms up off of the floor also. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Upper body, lower body, arms up as though someone is pulling you back. Yes. Push the hips down. Point the toes. Keep the knees tight. And come down. Come down. Good. Yes, every single time improve. You're using the back muscles. Good. Now once again, same thing. If you want, you can keep your feet together also. Those of you who want to experiment with keeping the legs together, keep the legs together. Now 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Lift up. Keep your feet together. Breathe also. Yes, very good, Nidhi. Tighten your knees. Good, Simi. Everybody pretend someone is pulling your arms back. Someone is pulling your arms back. Very nice. Good. Come down and relax. Very good. Very nice. Okay, now this time we're gonna do the same thing. You can keep your legs wide apart, and this time instead of having the arms behind you, you're gonna interlock them and place them behind your head. Okay, so we're gonna lift up. You're gonna actually lift up, interlock your hands behind your head, and then just stay in that position. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Everybody come up. Very nice. Good. So I am seeing an improvement. Mrs. Rishi, there's such an improvement in your posture. Nidhi, improvement. Nisha, very good. Very nice. Good. Yes, Tejasvi, very good also. Good. Okay, come down. Very nice. Good. Relax, guys. Relax. One hand on top of the other. Relax. Now these postures, like the Shalabhasana, all of these are variations of Shalabhasana. They're safe to do for everybody, and they're amazing for like lower back pain as well as to strengthen the lower back. Okay, so if you are experiencing lower back pain right now, it's like these are the postures to do. The higher you can lift your legs, like the better your strength is and the better your flexibility. So that is also an indication of like the overall flexibility and strength of the back muscles of your body. All right. Now come into your downward dog again. Now you're going to sit in your Vajrasana. So knees are together in Vajrasana, toes are together in Vajrasana. Interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. Keep looking straight. Imagine you're pulling your arms apart also. Yeah. Now left hand on right knee and right hand goes back. Okay, so almost like you are trying to, if you can hold your left ankle, go ahead and hold your left ankle with the right hand. You might have to lift up a little bit to actually be able to hold it, but go ahead and hold it. Otherwise, your arm is just wrapping around your back. Yeah, Mrs. Rishi, you can do Sukhasana. Sukhasana. Yeah. Now come back, everybody. Interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up. And then release, and the same thing on the other side. Focusing more on twisting the back, the back that we've worked on, the muscles that we've worked on. So twist. Satya, twist more. Yeah. Roll that left shoulder back more. Yes, like that. Good. Good. Come up. Okay. Now we'll do the Virasana. Okay. If you have blocks, take height. Take a height for Virasana. Do not sit on the floor. Ms. Rishi, if you have like a lot of height, you could try with a lot of height. Where it just doesn't, that you don't feel it at all. And if you don't have a lot of height, then you could just do Paschimottanasana. Yeah, just try, experiment. In Virasana, your legs are wide. You're rolling your calves out and then sinking your hips down between your feet. And I'm sitting on one block. You can sit on 2 blocks. You can sit on bolsters and blankets. Take whatever height you need. Because it's not really about going down. We're trying to like bend the knee right now. Keep the back straight. In Virasana, your abdomen should be absolutely relaxed. There should be no effort required. You should not be like tolerating any kind of pain, discomfort. Interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. Lift up. Now release your arms, left hand on right knee, twist again. Roll the shoulders back, twist again. Okay, come back, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. Release your arms, right hand on left knee, twist. Smriti, straighten your back. Yeah. Good. And come up. Come up. Okay. Now, everybody, come into your Sarvangasana. Okay. If you can do Sarvangasana, go ahead and do Sarvangasana. At least try doing the Sarvangasana. Actually, before the Sarvangasana, let's do this. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. We'll do the Chatushpadasana before we do that. Yeah. So lie down on your back. Hold your ankles. Hold your ankles. So, which means like the ankles are wide, feet are wide, and you're rolling the shoulders back. And notice you might be able to do this better than you usually do. And that's because again we've stretched the back. Okay, now lift your hips up, and today hold it. Keep pushing your legs down. Push the chest into the chin and stay. Stay. Good. Release. Release. Okay. Now, short Sarvangasana, Halasana, and then we're going to relax. Alright? So, at your own pace, lift your legs up. Today I'm not worried about how straight you are. Try to roll up into Sarvangasana. Only if you're menstruating are you allowed to take a break. But otherwise, go ahead and do Sarvangasana. Yes. Yes. Relax your neck. If you need a lot of help with Sarvangasana, you could also place a block under your tailbone. Yes, good, Nisha. Good. Yeah, good. Now, Halasana, try to take your legs as far down as you can. Okay, where it starts to hurt, you stop. Where it hurts, you stop. Yeah, very nice. Good, good guys. Okay, roll out, and now go into your Shavasana. If you have a bolster, you can place a bolster under your knees. If you have blocks, you can place them under your knees also, just to give them a little bend, and that's particularly good for you, Satya, where your back feels tight. So, yeah, on the floor, and then you place your knees on top of them. Yeah, like that. And relax. Breathe. Rest in Shavasana. Breathe. Gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Turn to the right. With your left hand, bring yourself up into any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. Now, if anyone has any questions, I'll unmute everybody. If you have no questions, you're welcome to drop off.
And you're 8, 9. During Shavasana, she must have thought I was crazy.
Alright, no questions? Okay. Cool. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.